Film School Slacker contains adult language and themes. Listener discretion is advised.
And hello and welcome to Film School Slacker, the podcast where I go through my ever-growing watch list of films, and with me as always is Megan.
Hey.
Hey, Megan.
Hi.
So, I had a thought and I just stopped. Literally, you probably watched me.
It was literally just like a look off into the distance.
It disappeared. The train of thought
has
left.
I watched you watch it go away.
Like inside out train
just
of thought
poof,
style. It's gone.
Poof, it's gone.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't take my Adderall today.
We're going to have a great time,
I'm going to preemptively apologize and warn our audience.
Yeah. Yeah,
anyway.
I think I was gonna say at the beginning of episodes, it's so funny. You probably watched me do it. Like, I hit the record button and then I do like a pretty pronounced millennial pause.
Yep.
Waiting to like get my brain into this character that I do. For anyway, it's fine. It's all fine. We all just put on fronts for everything.
You know, we are in the middle of a
very bad time.
Very bad time for us here in Minnesota. Please, if you are listening to us from outside the Twin Cities or Minnesota in general,
right,
please consider donating some money to help us get the fuck out of this situation. Mutual aid is very important.
I'll try to see if I can find... I might link
a couple links.
Yeah, a couple links.
That'd be good.
Yeah, because I'm not just going to give you our people that are doing mutual aid their Venmos. Like, we're not doing that.
Not going to give you.
Yeah, we'll find like Monarca or somebody who's I know Monarca's more doing like rapid response stuff. I don't know. We'll find somebody. There's a lot of organizations. Stuff. It's been quite a time. If anything, though, I am incredibly proud of.
I've always loved being Minnesotan.
And this has not changed that.
And this has only solidified. I have an outline of the state of Minnesota on my wrist.
She's
here.
one of those people.
Yeah, because it was a $25 deal.
Nice.
At Fluid Ink in St. Paul. They do it during the state fair.
State fair, sure.
So I got this tattoo and then immediately went to the state fair.
That's great.
And then I've always wanted to add to it. I think I will be adding to it soon here. And I've always been proud to be Minnesotan. I can't be more proud. I am also terrified, but I mean, with how our response has gone to this, I can't imagine living anywhere else. Really.
No, I know. Also, before we started recording, we were talking about the dildo protest. That was pretty fun.
People at the Whipple building were throwing
dildos. Whipping dildos.
Whipping dildos at ICE.
No one's getting hurt.
No.
Like, nothing is aggressive, but it is really funny to watch them bounce around the sidewalk.
And like then the sheriff's deputies were picking them up and kind of tossing people back their ammo.
Like you dropped something. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good. It's a good one.
Go find the pictures. It's really funny.
Yeah, it's worth it.
A couple of them got stuck to the side of the sheriff's vehicles,
just like dildos hanging off the edge. It's great.
Amazing.
It's we're taking what we can get in this day.
We have to maintain some sort of sense of whimsy. If you can't laugh, you're just gonna cry.
You're gonna cry. Exactly. And we've done enough of that already. But with all of that out of the way, what are we watching today, Megan?
I think this one will make us laugh.
Good.
We are watching The Men Who Stare at Goats from 2009, rated R, 1 hour 34 minutes long, starring Ewan McGregor, George Clooney, Kevin Spacey, Jeff Bridges, Stephen Lang, Robert Patrick, amongst other. Oh, Stephen Root's in here too. Awesome. Oh, okay. Oh, and Nick Offerman. Holy shit.
Nick Offerman, classic.
Directed by Grant Heslov. Okay. Written by John Ronson. Oh boy. And Peter Strahan.
Okay.
Strahan. Anyway.
All right.
John Ronson wrote the book that this is based on.
Okay.
So this is the first movie that I ever actually This is the first rated R movie that I saw in theaters.
Oh wow, okay.
When I was 17.
Okay.
It came out, I think, in like December, and I took one of my friends to see it with me, and she was under 17 and I was over 17. And so it was like I was her chaperone for that movie situation. But it was I didn't even realize it was rated R until we got there. Like, oh, shit. I'm 17. So yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a funny moment of, oh shit, I probably should have thought of that. But anyway, we both saw it. We watched it. It's a very, it's kind of Coen Brothers-y.
Okay. That's kind of, I have like, everything I remember about it was being confused because it was like I remember it being like kind of war movie-esque. Like it had like a World War II energy. And I remember there being like George Clooney. And I don't remember because I never watched it. So I only saw those trailers and I don't have any frame of reference beyond that.
It's more Project MK Ultra.
Okay.
So there's a little insanity that goes on.
Good.
And
so it's sort of a mixture of Hail Caesar and Catch-22. Perfect.
Pretty much, yeah. That's a good way to put that.
Okay. All right.
I think it's just a insane romp through an army base, and Ewan McGregor's there, and so is George Clooney.
I'm here for that.
Yeah.
I enjoy both of them. All right. Well, sweet. I guess with that being said, let's go ahead and roll the tape.
Roll it.
Don't eat the eggs.
Don't eat the egg or drink the water.
Or drink the water, it turns out. Wow. Okay. So this is a weird one.
Yeah.
I definitely some Catch-22 energy. That's definitely a thing. I also love that it plays on the how much of this is real.
Right.
Energy, like not just like the reality of psychic stuff, but just like the actual story.
Yeah.
Like it's really not clear.
At the top of the movie, it says more of this is real than you would believe.
Right.
Like,
and like they definitely
it preempts that suspension of disbelief by saying, this might be
right.
Maybe more of this is real than you would expect.
Right. And I'm kind of curious about the book because this is based loosely on a book.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. And I don't know if the person that wrote the book was a journalist or like what the situation was.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really wild. And the performances were really good. I never knew I wanted an Ewan McGregor and
George Clooney
like, buddy road trip movie in Iraq. But you know what? Honestly, it was kind of fun.
Right?
I don't know. It was the thing that I thought was weird is it was lived somewhere between, like, it wasn't as much of a comedy as I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
Like it was a comedy, but like very little of it was
comic.
Like a bit. Like it was a basically totally straight play kind of film that you're allowed to laugh at.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Like so and I guess that kind of makes it very Catch-22-esque in that way where it's like it's funny, but I wouldn't call it ha funny. Like you're not just going to sit there and like cackle the whole time.
It's not like a Dumb and Dumber where,
right.
You're laughing.
You're expected to get gags and like even like something like Archer where it's very smart but it's still very like designed to get a joke, where this is like the whole thing is funny. Like it's like the whole thing is like, oh,
the whole situation is the funny.
Right. And to be clear, they did do Operation, I think was it Battlestar? I'll have to look into it.
Something like that.
Something like that. And it was essentially they were like the U.S. government for a time was trying to do this.
Yeah.
Post Vietnam.
The Jeff Bridges character was based off of a real guy in the army who went on a leave of absence to kind of learn about all this new age stuff and see how it could be applied to like a military
posture and like very, very interesting. I found it there was a lot of kind of philosophy at play and a lot of commentary at play, like more than I was kind of expecting there to be. It was, I don't know, like I don't have a lot to, I mean, like there's plenty to talk about, but I don't have a lot to say in like an overall vibe. Like it was just, it did what it was going to do well. The other thing I want to give it props for is the way it portrayed Iraq. Yeah. It really didn't do like the classic NCIS, it's everything's orange filter, and every single person that's not a soldier is like bad. Like they really portrayed it as just like a place. Yeah. It wasn't like outer space. Yeah. Which is I think how a lot of US a lot of American based I'll say US, sorry Canada, US based stuff media portrays it's that those areas.
Yellow orange filter,
and anyone that's not, if you're not in a military base, you're gonna die, right? And they definitely didn't do that in this movie, which I thought that was nice. I thought it was a nice,
especially for 2009,
right? It would have been the height of that.
It's very different than what we were seeing
in that time period,
on TV and in other movies,
right? So I was a fan of the portrayal and the way that it's, it was almost less funny in those ways, because to me it felt like they did a lot of things kind of more accurately, like just didn't, or didn't take that stance that like, sure, there's truth in some of it, but like when you the conversation, and I called it out in my notes, but there was a moment between Lynn and Mahmoud that just like he was not a huge character, but like he was part of it, but they like had this kind of interaction later where it was just kind of like, man, I'm sorry. It was like,
it was just, very like, he literally said like, I don't want you to think this is what all of Americans all Americans are like. Right. When, I mean, he's living in an occupied country. Right. His wife has gone. Is missing. His house was burgled because he wasn't there. And it's like, I can see the urge to be like, I am so sorry. This is not what all of us are like. Right. But on the other side of that this is all Mahmoud's really seen totally. Of Americans is that we came in and caused chaos in their home country and just
I don't think that Lynn meant it in a like.
No, it wasn't like a. It wasn't like a
redirect him from his feelings. Yeah,
it was like,
I just want you to get like, I don't want you to get that impression. Yeah, because of like, and it was such a great piggyback on top of the detachment, like the security units that were just being absolute
the fucking security
dipshits.
Companies that are
have been and continue to be absolute dipshits when we were occupied somewhere. I think that's such a. I don't know. It's a good call out. It's an interesting thing to see, and I don't know. Like it was a very real, almost kind of touching moment. Yeah. In a movie that I was like, I don't know what this is gonna do. Yeah. This is gonna be weird.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, it was really cool. I thought it did a lot of things way better than I was expecting, especially for 2008. Like kind of amazing.
2009.
Was it 9? Oh, yeah. 9. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But still, I mean,
still very like we were just getting into high school.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was 17.
Oh yeah, you were. So you would have been.
I was a junior.
Were you in 2009? No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're 17 in 2009.
Trying to do math.
I understand. I was 17.
I guess.
Well, yeah, no, I would have been 17 in 2011. I think. No, would I have been in 2010? Wait.
Were you 18 when you graduated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would have been, yeah. So I think I was, shit.
I started high school in 2007.
I started high school in 2008, right?
Yeah. So yes, I would have been a junior.
You've been a junior when you were.
In 09 to 10 was junior. 10 to 11 was my senior.
Your senior year. Okay. Huh.
We can do math.
Math is a thing.
We have such great memories.
And it's fine. I mean, I feel like it was either the last episode or the episode before where I was like, I don't remember high school.
Our mental acuity is right there.
right there with you. It's fine.
It's really not.
Oh, man.
It gets harder to remember the older you get.
It really does.
And
like everyone says that, but then you start to experience it and you're like, oh God, this is real.
I was like,
this is a real problem.
Like, I'm 33.
I know, man. I had the realization.
Aaron and I will be celebrating our 15th anniversary.
I hate that.
I hate that April.
So much.
Yeah. 15 fucking years, man.
No. I remember when I did oh shit. Oh yeah, I remember it'll be this spring.
Mm-hmm.
I will have been out of college for a decade.
Yep.
And that was when I went, oh no.
I think last year was my 10-year high school or college reunion.
That
was like
absolutely.
They emailed me because Hamlin does a big alumni days.
Columbia would never
during what's it called, homecoming, and they're like, come to your 10-year college reunion. I'm like, first of all, no.
No. Also,
second of all,
how dare you?
How dare you?
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Yeah.
No. At least, I mean, I will get to that point one day, but at least it hasn't been 10 years since I got my master's. That'll fuck me up.
That'll be a fun experience.
That'll be when I'm 40. I'm good with aging. It's just
it's
kind of a mind fuck.
Well, it's definitely like it's once in a lifetime by the Talking Heads.
Yeah.
Like it's just like the wow, did I
get here?
And the days go by and the water fall me down. Yeah, exactly. There's water at the bottom of the ocean.
For now.
Yikes.
Anyway.
Then pretty soon it'll just be crude oil.
Ugh. Notes.
Yeah. I'm going to get to my notes. And I'm going to be perfectly honest about these notes. A lot of them are just quotes because it's a very quotable film.
Very quotable. It's hilarious.
It was in collaboration with the BBC.
Yeah.
That was weird. And I loved that it was a okay, so first of all, the guy that played the Brigadier General was the bad guy. Stephen Lang played the bad guy in Avatar.
He kind of has that military bad guy.
He does,
look.
But I think he does a lot of Broadway. Like he's definitely like he is brought in for that guy.
I love that
every single time. It's so funny. And in Avatar, it was especially over the top. This is the second time because if you think back 1,000 years ago, when we did Titanic with Janet, I brought him up at the beginning of something, I think, with that one, and we didn't remember his name, but it's Stephen Lang. Anyway, I love that he was doing some remote viewing, and he determined that the Loch Ness Monster is the ghost of a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Which is a great idea, actually.
Super helpful.
Yeah, I like that. Ewan McGregor with an American accent really weirds me out.
It's weird. It's like
it was. I wasn't ready for it.
It's like Benedict Cumberbatch's American accent, but better.
But better. Yeah. No,
but
it was
also just kind of weird.
It was weird because I was like, who's talking? Like I was struggling for a minute to understand who was talking.
Who are you?
And I'm like, oh my God, it's Ewan McGregor. And then they were talking about the Jedi. And he's
so
like,
much.
And he was like, "What's the Jedi?" in the first one of the early scenes, and I just wrote, "That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi."
You're fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. Which I mean, it's funny because he's
right
at this point. He had been Obi-Wan Kenobi,
right?
And it's just like. It was a Lord of the Rings and the Martian moment.
Yes,
with fucking Boromir sitting there,
which I think is, and it was also similar in the fact that Boromir asked what the reference was. Sorry, Sean Bean. We know your name. We just it's
Sean
just funnier.
Bean, you're awesome.
Come on our podcast,
but also like. You're Boromir.
You're also Boromir.
You were Boromir in some very formative years for me.
No, he was also Ian in National Treasure during some formative years for me.
Yeah. Okay.
You've seen it.
I've seen it, not in a long ass time though.
And not while sober.
And not well so. I think that's a you and Aaron.
It definitely is our movie.
It's your
and Mitch,
movie.
my friend Mitch, who was just here this weekend.
Nice.
He is also I think it's actually listed as his guilty pleasure.
I love it
on the podcast.
Good for him.
Yeah, no, it's such a good one. It's a good time.
But yeah.
It was the movie that got us into going around traipsing around historic sites in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
that was actually how we bonded.
You gotta look for.
Yeah, we were in the same foundational first year film class together, and then we found out that we were both like freaking theater or history nerds.
Yeah, and
then we just went and started exploring sites around the city because that's what you do. I got jump scared by Kevin Spacey.
So did a lot of people apparently.
Yikes. And then there was like an actual opening credit scene, which was fun. I love that.
Yeah, and it was all like Iraq footage, like news footage, and
I didn't know. So and obviously people heard this from the intro, but like I didn't know how recent it was.
Yeah,
I thought that it was a period piece, not a contemporary piece.
Yeah, it was taking place during
the Iraq War,
during kind of the first years.
Yeah, no, that's fascinating. Like I had genuinely had no idea that that's what was happening. I also loved the intro to George Clooney behind the newspaper. That whole bit, that was fun. And he keeps referring to himself as Jedi Warrior. I was struggling with the Jedi Warrior thing.
It's like
where the Boromir thing happened once.
Yeah,
it was like if that would have been a drinking game, we would have both been dead. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's just you and like Obi-Wan Kenobi is the Jedi. Like he is, like. I have a lot of thoughts. I could go on a tangent right now, but let's focus. I didn't take my Adderall today, and I'm surprised those words came out of my mouth.
I know. I am curious though. But anyway, we'll I'm sure we'll find time. How do you tune your abilities? I find drinking helps.
Drinking helps, and listening to Boston.
Oh my
Classic
God.
rock.
This definitely has some philosophy of war Catch-22 vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they send Bill off on his adventure where they pay his salary to go like be new age.
Yeah.
I love that one of the very first things that pops up is naked hot tub encounter sessions. And I was like, that's a nightmare. That's an actual nightmare scenario.
Like, I
don't want to do that.
I don't like
people soup, but
I'm okay with a hot tub.
I can, but I don't like being in a hot tub with strangers.
But yeah, with a stranger and we're naked.
Yeah, it's two steps too far for me.
It's like
a lot.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah,
no thank you.
I agree. The great Imagineers of the past, Walt Disney. I was like, what are we doing here, folks? Just Jeff Bridges. I think I wrote fucking Jeff Bridges like 3 times.
He's at his Jeff Bridges. Bridgesiest.
Jeff Bridgesiest.
Jeff Bridgesiest.
Bridgesiest.
Because I see Jeff Bridges in like 2, maybe 3 roles.
Mm-hmm.
He's either the laid back hippy dippy guy,
right? The Big Lebowski.
He's or like a gruff old Western kind of guy. So like True Grit,
sure,
or like affable boss, like corporate boss in like Kingsman Golden Circle.
Oh, or
he was champ.
Or the first Iron Man.
Oh yeah.
Because he was the affable boss until he was the bad guy.
Yeah.
And then he was also
Tron.
And Tron. Yeah, which some falls kind of into the hippy dippy guy.
Okay.
A little bit.
I haven't really seen any Tron movies and I don't really care to.
Well, now that you've said that, this is going to become a reverse one.
I know.
I don't know if I show you. We're not watching Aries because fuck Jared Leto. But the first one is something.
Yeah.
And the second one is Daft Punk.
Yeah.
And visually is pretty, but
didn't 9 Inch Nails
they did the Aries one. Yeah.
We talked about it on Best Threesome Ever because Kevin went and saw it.
We I went and did the Tron coaster. And for like the time that right when it came out to a little after I went, they actually had 9 Inch Nails music in it instead of the normal Daft Punk music, which like I do like the Daft Punk music more, but the 9 Inch Nails was cool too.
I've heard it was really good.
It was cool
for
music.
Yeah.
Just doing yoga on top of the car. Like, Lynn. He's like, what?
Just on top of the car.
Oh man. And then he's trying to bust clouds.
Yeah.
In the
car.
Cloud bursting. Which it seems like, again, it's one of those times where the movie plays with like do these guys actually have something here, or or is this just absolute bunk?
Yeah.
Because that is sort of the nature of psychic stuff. Like
that's I mean, that's a major theme throughout this whole thing is like, is this real? Is it not real?
Right.
The world may never know.
Right.
It's
right.
The number of licks to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop.
1, 2, 3. Yes. And then they just crash right into that boulder on the side of the road.
Rock.
He's like, you had the whole desert to drive in, Lynn.
The whole desert, and you hit the one rock in the desert. Again,
so
is that like just a funny coincidence, or is that a weird psychic thing?
Right, and that was the other big thing that popped up. And hold on, I have to. This is important because it's relevant now.
Also, Lynn should not be driving.
No.
He drives like what 3 cars in this movie and crashes them all. Like, dude. Ewan, do you not have a driver's license?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh no, he does. Remember, because I was like, that's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi who's in the car.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was actually pretty close. Find out your destiny and the river will take you. So that. And I might have quoted that slightly wrong because I wrote it down quickly. But that was actually the very next. I was trying to find where it was in my notes. It was the very next thing. So the idea of like you mentioned the boulder, right? Mm-hmm. They hit this boulder on the road, and honestly, I think there's something to be said about the idea of like, don't shoot for the stars. Like this movie has a weird, it's kind of a catch-22 thing where it's like, don't shoot for the stars, like shoot for your destiny.
Yeah.
And if you do that, then the world will be able, the river will take you. Like you'll find your way there. Like there's a path that is, it isn't necessarily easy, but there's like a lack of resistance going towards it. And I just found that very interesting. It's kind of defeatist. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't like that as a mentality, and I don't subscribe to every aspect of that kind of philosophy, but there is something to be said about like, hey, the universe, you're going to find yourself bumping into things in the universe. Yeah. Like, pay attention to that. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're looking for a higher purpose for yourself, don't try to be the next top model or like whatever the thing is going to be. Like, try to like see what the universe, where's the river going for you? I thought that was very interesting.
And that's, I don't subscribe to either to all of that.
Right.
But I do like if you're trying to do something and you keep meeting resistance, maybe that's not what you should be doing.
Right.
Listen to that. And
like
then
find and look for the places where there's, if you and this is again like what I'm saying here is not like,
but it's not
life advice. I mean, it is, but it isn't.
It's not, if something is difficult, don't do it.
Right.
It's
listen to the signs. Right.
Yeah.
You might find yourself doing, all through high school and even before that, I was on stage on theater and did behind the scenes stuff in theater. I didn't pursue that afterwards.
Yeah.
And there are parts of me that still like miss it.
Yeah, same.
But I find that there are areas that I feel like I have a lot more value doing that are even tangentially connected to those things, and so I'm still kind of around it and kind of get some enjoyment from that. But it's just understanding that the thing that you even though you desperately want it, it doesn't mean that that's the thing that you need or the thing that you're going to be the most impact. Like, and it's hard for people, especially like telling something like that in like a creative pursuit is going to make them upset. Cause like,
creative stuff is so fucking
hard. And it's like, but I really want to do that thing. It's like, you're not going to do this. And I remember there's a and I'm not going to say his name because I haven't talked to him in a long time, but I always liked him a lot. He was a cinematographer student at Columbia with me. Mm-hmm. And he was a good cinematographer. I really thought he was pretty talented, but very like fast and loose, which is how we all did these shoots at the time, because like, my God, we had to have it turn in on Monday. Mm-hmm. But we had a really famous Russian cinematographer who taught at Columbia.
Nice.
And I remember one time he told him, he was like, we'll call him
Joey.
Hey, Joey, you sure you want to be a cinematographer? And he's like, fuck you, man. Like, I'm trying really hard. And so like, that's why I feel like it's not perfect advice, right? Because if you feel good about something and you feel it in your bones to move forward with it, like, don't let people giving you signs that they don't like the way that you're not doing it the way they want you to do it. Like, don't just give in because of that. Don't give the haters, right? Like, haters gonna hate, right? But haters gonna tate, right? But if you've been doing cinematography stuff and then someone's like, hey, you've made $1,000 last year already because as a side gig you're doing photography for weddings. Don't ignore that. Like, find these things are all interconnected. But the thing that you might want to do might just be like really high barrier to entry or whatever, like any number of things. Like, be open to what the universe is letting you into, and try to follow that. Anyway, that's our little philosophical rant for the episode. And it does feel like it was weirdly one of the things that was kind of a core tenet of this movie for reasons I wasn't really totally... Yeah. It's a fucking weird movie. It's a weird movie. It's the Jedi in you that senses it. Jesus. Sharp edges. Chucked around, tries to Lynn asks him to choke him, and then he tries to, and then gets literally flung across the room. It was like the antithetical, I want you to punch me as hard as you can. Yes, exactly that. Punch me as hard as you can. Yeah. And so he was like, somebody made like a good quote, and it's like, oh, is that Bill? It was Oprah. No, it was Oprah. So you doing the dance studio as a cover too? No, I just like dance. I just like dancing. I love that. Also, like, that little flashback. Yeah. He's as a kid, he's dancing to the radio in his room, and his dad throws his beer at him and says, "Stop being a queer." Right. I'm like, that just unlocked a whole other level of philosophical stuff for me, because I'm like, not that my dad ever threw a beer at me, said stop being queer, but like, but it's like, it's the like, someone stomped on his joy as a kid. Yes. And then he went to a place where that was allowed, where this other kind of man in authority over him said, you're gonna dance and you're gonna just be loose and get into it, and like gave him permission to play like that, and that was kind of his okay, I'm in this now moment. This is literally how cults get you. Yeah. Oh, I was thinking about that the whole time. This is literally an EM in NXIVM. It's literally what it is. I started watching this women's like Facebook reels and whatever. She knits while she's doing her videos, but she was an officer in the military doing like specifically intelligence stuff. And she's written 2 books on cults. Okay. She wrote a book about her experience in the Children of God cult down in Brazil. She was born into it. And like her whole leaving and deconstructing everything. Right. And then she just wrote a book called The Culting of America, that I actually really want to read. Yeah. But she's doing a lot of like deconstructing all the shit that's going on right now. Sure. And she does it
a pretty not optimistic, but a more realistic tone than I think a lot of people making videos.
She's looking at it kind of matter of factly and
she's
like a lot of color.
She's like, this is what I specialize in.
Right.
This is my take on it.
Right.
And this comes with years of experience working in this sort of, area.
Right.
So she's very wise and this, like, I'm like tracking, like ticking off all the boxes. Like she will sometimes have her like list of what a cult does or what a cult needs in the corner of her video.
Literally.
And you can go down the checklist.
No, it is.
It's very culty.
It is.
But she also brings up the fact that the U.S. Army is also very culty and does kind of the same
1,000%.
Uses the same mind tricks.
You have to indoctrinate to do stuff like that. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. No, it's very interesting. The what was the actual line? Hold on, I'll find it. But the idea of you can dance. Someone just told you not to.
Yeah.
It's such a good line. Like it just really comes to a core of it.
I feel like replace dance with any verb.
Right. You can blah.
Someone just told you not to.
Right.
There you go.
Literally an EM and Nexium.
Yeah.
That's all they did in those.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, people, I know it was more than that, but like that's literally what it boiled down to.
Yeah.
It was sort of like abusive EMDR.
Yeah.
Because that's what EMDR does too, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like psychology is not, like therapy is not magic, right?
Yeah.
What you're typically doing is you're going through and reprocessing trauma.
You're literally reprogramming your brain.
Right. You're going back and you're saying, hey, this is a moment, like we've triangulated a hang up that I have. Mm-hmm. And, if we triangulate it back to the moment that it started and the places where it's been reinforced, you can reprocess those memories back over, through and then start to like fix that.
Yeah.
It's not, but it takes work. It's not like you're just magically fixed.
Right.
But I think that's a massive component of any control group.
Yep. Any high control group.
Yeah, needs a little bit of that, able to kind of help you get past some previous trauma, and then they can wipe it clean, and then they kind of build their self on top of it. Very interesting.
I don't know if they wipe it clean so much as they co-opt it.
Right. Yes. They're able to make you. They're able to alleviate the hang up for you, but then they utilize it themselves. Yeah. Jump scared by Kevin Spacey again. Mm-hmm. This is Larry's spirit guide mod.
I know. Like
that was so funny.
What?
Like, what are you doing?
Mod?
What are you doing, Larry? I love that Nick Offerman was just like mostly a background character in this movie.
Absolutely.
So funny. But the that hair was insane. I'm like,
and he was barefaced.
Jeezy Pete.
I don't think he's been barefaced since.
Yeah, no, I think Meghan Mullally banned him from being.
Thank God, Meghan, you're doing the Lord's work.
The Lord's work out there. God, I love it. Sir, what is the practical application of this? With the. What was it? What was he holding from his scrotum? Like it was some awful.
It was like sandbags.
Yes,
and he could lift sandbags.
And everyone's just sitting there watching. They're like, "Sir, what is the practical application?"
Abject terror in their minds.
Horrifying. Oh man. And then it cuts back. The format of the movie was interesting. That it would cut back to his background and like their current story. Mm-hmm. But then they. Army small business officer. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, God fucking damn it. It's just like a CEO trying to get
literally people the fucking Wild West.
There's capitalism to be had out here.
Uh-huh. If it sells in Boston, you can bet it'll sell in Baghdad.
Will it though?
I mean, sure, but should it?
And then they ran an op just so they could push people out to get gas. Like it was such an American like.
Oh yeah. It's the me first, the my needs are more important than other people's, and the fact that we are the occupying power here,
right?
So we kind of already have authority,
right?
Yeah,
it's so and it was a great lead up to that conversation between Lynn and Mahmoud as well. Yeah, it was something. Ask Angela Lansbury.
That's the weird bunkitude of this whole thing is like, you know, maybe some people do have
right.
you know, the Shining and can
right.
kind of
right.
tap into something that's unexplainable, but then you get the guys who, you know, aren't good at it. And that's not to say that his you know, that he's not genuinely doing the steps and believing in himself.
Right.
It's just that he can't make that final like connection to the whatever mysterious universe, supernatural blah that is out there.
Or he's just having an off day. Like, I mean, that's the thing too. Is it's just like, how can you? It's not like a well documented science. You know, it's like they're doing their own. Talk to Angela Lansbury. It's so funny. Always fun when they mention MK Ultra.
Oh god!
So then he just utilizes this to like
Larry just LSDs the shit out of this kid and
totally makes him insane.
Makes it worse and again, that's the I keep coming back to all the unprocessed trauma.
Yeah.
From older generations.
Yup.
Like, and what that has led to.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's bad.
Ugh.
I wasn't really ready for a George Clooney, Ewan McGregor road trip movie.
Yeah.
But I like it. I'm glad it happened. It's just not what I was expecting. Keep your mouth closed. You lose a lot of water through an open mouth.
That's a really nice way of telling someone to shut up. In the desert.
You need to conserve water. Shut up.
You need to conserve water. Shut your fucking mouth.
And we're in the middle of the desert because of voices. Great.
Mm-hmm.
I love that the cutaway of the goat just staring at the nuke falling from the sky. A lot of times he would do like these explainers, and then it would like do like a Family Guy cutaway to it. That was an interesting. That's not super common in movies to do that. The silence of the goats.
Yeah.
God.
Also, the goat he killed, I'm pretty sure was just a fainting goat.
Those are smaller.
I know. It was.
But also, it was definitely
just like a fainting goat.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just like an old goat
that got tired. Just needed to take a nap.
Yeah.
The dim mock. I do love the he got hit, but then he died 18 years later. And it's like, sir.
It like, yeah. And like, everyone dies.
Right.
Everyone dies.
I think that was another good example of like the sort of lunacy of the story.
Yeah.
It was like kind of on purpose that it's like you can make anything feel connected.
You become a super soldier and you don't die. Or like, yeah.
Yeah, it was funny.
He gets hit in the head with the dim mock and then eventually someday he'll die. Like, okay, but you could eliminate the first part of that sentence,
right? And
it would still be true.
Right.
Like, someday you will die.
Right.
Memento mori here.
Right.
Come on.
So funny. They see that goat and then go over and find the grotto, the oasis in the middle of the desert, and it's just immediately it's like, you now have dysentery.
Yeah. You're drinking goat water.
Goat water. And then they get picked up by Sick, which is I think on a military base or their own thing. I don't really know exactly what the deal is.
It was unclear.
Yeah,
he was working for the military.
Right, I think they were a contractor for sure. But more of the story is they're all there, and it's Bill and Larry, and Larry's going full on in the dark shit, the dark side, and they're showing off their subliminal messaging stuff. It's like, well, what's the message of this? Don't get fucking drunk before firing off heavy machine guns.
And that needs to be a subliminal message,
right? Yeah. Do we have to code that into something?
Yeah.
Can't you just say
I don't think it does.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they already do, and it's still happening. I don't know. And then, Oh, and then before Larry leaves the room, he's just like, "Oh, Twizzlers," and just like goes and grabs Twizzlers. I don't know. It was very odd. It was an odd sequence.
Yeah.
I love, and I like at this point, now that they're on the psych base, like you really get into the world of how much of this is real.
Yeah.
Like what are we really experiencing here, and what is perceived, or how far has what's Ewan McGregor's character's name? Bob. How far has Bob gone on this rabbit hole? Like, and is he getting duped? Like, what is he seeing? What is he remembering properly? Like, it's becoming very unclear as to what's real. And then he has this moment with Bill, and then they do their little chant, and then Lynn like somehow gets looped into it. their little like mantra for the New Earth Army.
Bob's kind of taking a sip of the Flavor Aid.
The Flavor Aid, exactly. Oh God, yep, a little bit. And it's like, don't eat the eggs. We put LSD in the eggs.
We put LSD in the eggs.
And in the water. He's like, what? But I drank the water.
That's the communication on this little mission was
they weren't totally lined up on their mission.
Yeah.
There. And then the guy doing the announcements is like, it's gonna be hot as fucking balls out there. Like, what's new? Like, just goes immediately.
We're in the middle of the fucking desert.
Like, of course it's gonna be hot.
I haven't looked at the thing.
But it's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be hot. I mean, what the fuck? Just.
Then there's just George Clooney carrying a goat.
Yeah.
They
very Christ-like with the lamb.
Let all the goats escape.
Yeah.
And then Clooney and Bridges leave in the helicopter.
Get into a helicopter, and they're never seen again.
Yeah,
because you shouldn't operate heavy machinery.
You really
on LSD.
Should not. Yes,
I've never done LSD, but
I haven't either.
I don't think I'd enjoy it.
I would not. I certainly would not.
I have like a piece of advice I heard from, I think it was the last podcast on the left, guys. If you are going to take hallucinogens, put a note in your pocket to yourself that says you are on LSD or whatever.
Yeah.
None of this is real. You are okay.
Wow.
Like, in case it goes bad.
It goes bad. Yep. No, I certainly know friends who have had it go bad, and I'm like, I don't think my mental constitution is ready for that. But okay, shall we rate this thing?
Let's do it.
All right. First up is production and design. I think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't go yellow tint.
Yep.
They used what appeared to be accurate cars, like a lot of Toyotas.
Yeah. A lot of like early aughts.
Yeah.
Late 90s, early 90s. Aughts.
Yeah. So I would say like a 4.5.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. And story, it's really unique. It's a unique story.
It's not often you'll see a military like a movie centered around the military that isn't, super testosterone-y and that is actually kind of diving into the history of the Army, of this particular weird thing that the Army did.
I think it. I don't know. I don't know if I call it a 4.5 or a 5. Like I just liked that it was its own thing. Like I enjoyed that a lot. And I think it was a fun. In
2006, the screenplay actually was on the Blacklist, which is a list of like studio's favorite unmade screenplays.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a good screenplay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might give it a 5.
Let's go with a 5
because it's unique, and
we haven't given anything a 5
in a while. I know. This is true. Performances. I think the performances were phenomenal.
Yeah. I
think they were. I don't know what you would do better.
No.
Basically, in any particular performance.
When you have the caliber of talent of Ewan McGregor, George Clooney, Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, like Like, even, I mean, I hate to say it in lieu of everything, but Kevin Spacey too.
I was gonna say,
let's just say it, because it doesn't change the fact that
he is very good. He's a good actor, not a good person.
Not a good person.
And the things he has been accused of doing are
pretty heinous,
disgusting and awful.
Yeah.
And he deserves to not be famous anymore.
Right. He deserves to not be in any more movies.
Yes.
But this movie, I think that it was fun. It was a fun time. So I would say performances are a 5.
Yeah.
I think they're good. Come on. And then cultural impact. I remember it being like the trailer making the rounds for a long time during 2009, like that era.
Mm-hmm.
I never saw it, but I don't know what kind of cultural touchstone it really was. I think people took it too much as a comedy. Like, it really was played as a comedy to a lot of people, because
it was
I feel
really
like
marketed as
right, because I think they didn't want people to think that they were talking about the military that way, but they were.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I don't really. I'd say like a 3.5, because
I would agree with that.
It wasn't really a box office smash. It's not really talked about anymore.
I also think that part of that is because they the studios didn't want them to do it that way.
Yeah.
Personally, not to be like tinfoil hat about it.
No, I mean, the explosion of superhero movies is because people wanted to American power fantasy and whatever. But I went and saw it in theaters because I think I had read a review about it in like Rolling Stone, because I was a subscriber to Rolling Stone in my.
Oh, I would love to be a subscriber to a thing called Rolling Scone.
Rolling Scone. That's just gonna be my sister-in-law's like email newsletter. The Rolling Scone.
I will make it for you.
Oh, please do.
Like, just let me know. I will make you the Rolling Scone.
I don't really think she does scones. She's more of a like cookies and cupcakes and cake and.
Fair enough.
What did she do recently that I was like, oh, that's really cool? I don't know.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law is a baker.
This is true.
Just in case anyone was like, why is she ranting out of context?
Yeah,
well, A, I haven't taken my Adderall. B, now I really want a cookie.
She's a damn good baker for sure.
She's really good.
She does it professionally.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, she did.
She did. Is she done doing it professionally now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she doesn't want to wake up at 4 a.m. anymore.
Or
like 3 a.m. to get to work by 4 a.m.
She's so real for that.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I get that. I would not want to do that either.
For real. Okay, so 4.5 stars.
Wow.
That puts it in contention with Hail Caesar, Gladiator, The Addams Family, and Dogma.
Okay.
That's not terrible bedfellows.
No, I think that's a good spot for it, especially with Hail Caesar and George Clooney.
Yeah, it's George Clooney. He seems to always bring something to a 4.5.
You can connect those top 3 movies: Men Who Stare at Goats, George Clooney.
Yep.
Hail Caesar, George Clooney as a gladiator, as a actor playing Gladiator, and then Gladiator. I'm like, you could connect all those three right there.
There is an energy there.
Fucking weird.
That is pretty funny. And right above it at 4.6 is Silence of the Lambs, X2, Addams Family Values, and Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay.
And then right below it is 4.4, which is Home Alone 2, The Lighthouse, Office Space, Blazing Saddles, Robin Hood Men in Tights, and Pretty in Pink.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
I'd say that's fair.
Yeah, that's pretty good. No, this was a delightful little romp. I think it was quite a. It was both. You could kind of take it in without having to be super invested.
Yeah.
But it was also had plenty to talk about.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cool. Like, it had a lot to say.
Yeah.
Kind of philosophically, and it was cool.
It's an interesting kind of weird, semi under the radar.
Yeah. And it wasn't a popular production company. It wasn't a big production house, and it wasn't a popular director.
Yeah.
I mean, don't mean that in like because he was bad. It's just like he doesn't have a lot of stuff to his name. I was impressed. I think it was it was well executed, and it seemed like and I liked Ewan McGregor and George Clooney as road trip buddies.
Can we get them
could they do more stuff together?
Can they do more stuff together?
I'd be into that.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Like
both of you come on our podcast.
Oh yeah. Please,
oh no,
don't think I could handle
We'd
that.
have to put Meghan in the corner.
I would need to be sedated.
Why is she kind of catatonic? I'm like, you don't want to know why.
Because you're Ewan McGregor and you are the most perfect being I have ever seen, except for, the whole... Yeah.
We're not going to go there. I assume it's something to do with infidelity, but we'll...
He left his wife of 20-some years for Mary Elizabeth Winstead, his new wife. Who's also like 10-ish years his junior, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not one to talk about age gap, but anyway.
Sure. Oh yeah. Okay. I have read me out, people, if you want, but I have never understood the hype around Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Me neither.
Okay, cool. Like I don't find her that.
I don't find her that great.
Yeah, I mean, like, she's not a bad actor or anything, but she's also just not alluring to me.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't have any like magnetism in my.
She's very she's very pH neutral.
She's a 7.
She's
just a 7. The pH scale. Specifically the pH scale. Like she's she's attractive, but
even as Ramona Flowers.
Yeah,
I didn't
get the Ramona Flowers thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I find really fun about
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of things where I'm just like, God, this movie is something when you think about it too hard. Anyway, that's super not what we were talking about today.
Anyway.
But this was good. We need more movies like this because they're fun. We also have to get some more flip the scripts on the calendar again, because those are fun. Those are fun for me because I don't have to take notes. So I'd like to do that.
Ian's really sick of having to take notes.
It's really annoying. I would just like to not take notes.
He's the one who's at this.
It's like when Janet asked to be on for Titanic and then didn't want to watch the movie with us. We're like, Janet, you have to watch the movie with us.
That's the whole point.
How this works. Anyway, well, cool. Thank you so much again listening this week to Film School Slacker. I'm Ian.
I'm Megan.
We will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to Film School Slacker. Our graphic design is by Mitch Ransdell. Music by Ariel Shalom and Ziv Moran. Voiceover audio provided by Mike D and Janet Paoni. Learn more at filmschoolslacker.com.